Welcome into Hot Reads as we begin another season looking at the National Football League with Hall of Fame quarterback Troy Aikman. My name is Tom Vandervoort from the Sporting News Studios. Troy, you are going to Green Bay for a game I think a lot of us thought we were going to see in the playoffs last year as the Niners visit the Packers. And let's start with the Niners' intimidating defense against the Packers' really intimidating offense. What is the one most important thing that San Francisco needs to do to disrupt Aaron Rodgers and have some success on D?
Well, I think first and foremost, the 49ers defensively are going to have to continue to do the things that they were able to do last year, and that is stop the run. They got after the quarterback, especially in the playoffs, and then they created takeaways. And I think if you look at the teams that have been able to beat Green Bay and have been able to keep pace with them, that's what they've been able to do, is they've been able to force Aaron Rodgers into some takeaways. But as far as the one particular area that they've got to be good at, I believe that they've got to be able to control Jermichael Finley at tight end. I believe that they'll play solid defense and stop the run. I think it'll be hard for the Packers to move the ball on the ground against them. But the guy who can really create some problems and make it a long day for the 49ers would be Jermichael Finley. So the guy who last year did a good job covering a lot of the great tight ends around the league was Patrick Willis, and I think that's going to be a key again in this game, is how well he's able to control Jermichael Finley.
Absolutely. Some other interesting games involve rookie quarterbacks, and I wonder if you ever think back to your first game. We got Andrew Luck in Chicago, and like you, Robert Griffin III gets to go to New Orleans and play in the Superdome. And I wonder, is there anything that these teams, these coaching staffs are trying to do or should try to do to give their rookie signal callers the best chance of success in that very first regular season game?
Well, I think, not a lot different than what you would do with even a veteran quarterback, but I think the emphasis in certain areas is a little greater when you're talking about a rookie quarterback making his first start. So, the big thing for both of those guys, and really some of these other young quarterbacks that will be playing around the league this week, will be, try to take a little bit of the pressure off them by running the football. I can assure you that all week long, coaches have told these quarterbacks, hey, if it's not there, just throw it away. Don't force anything. It's okay to punt. And they'll try to rely on their defensive unit. And I will tell you from experience that no matter what you did during the preseason, and I go back to when I was a rookie and I had a good preseason. We were 3-1. I played well. Didn't feel that the NFL was really all that much different than what I had experienced in college. And then you get into that season opener, and it's a whole different ball game. And as you said, I opened up at New Orleans. That's where RG3 will be this Sunday. Not an easy place to play. The speed of that game will be unlike anything that he has seen before. Same thing for Andrew Luck. And trying to get acclimated to that on the road for both of these quarterbacks will be a challenge.
Was there an eye-opening moment for you, or any sort of signature moment that you remember where you said, whoa, this is another level of intensity, another level of speed, or anything that really flashes back to you from that first game?
Not the first game, but my first year on Thanksgiving Day was the first time that we faced the Philadelphia Eagles. And they were a great defensive unit led by Reggie White. And I remember Reggie White getting through the middle of the offensive line, and I began scrambling then out to my right and felt somebody putting pressure on me. I got the ball out and then got tackled. And I remember trying to think, who was that actually made the tackle on me in the backfield? And when I got up, I realized it was in fact Reggie White. And you're just not accustomed to someone 300 pounds running you down as a quarterback in college. But that's the way these athletes are in the NFL. They've only gotten faster, they've only gotten bigger and stronger since I got out of the game. But that's when I realized, wow, if I can't outrun 300-pound men in this league, I'm going to have to change the way I'm used to doing things.
All right, man. Thank you for your insight this week. It's going to be a great season. Really looking forward to talking to you, and we'll catch up with you next week for week 2.
Sounds good, Tom. Thanks, buddy.